Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about astral projection, astral traveling, and remote viewing, and also the astral plane trap, and also some of my experience. So astral traveling and astral projection is the same thing. So it's that your soul leaves your body when you're conscious. So you're consciously leaving your body with your soul. But first, to do that, you have to meditate for 30 to 1 hour with 963 hertz music so that you're on a high vibration to get into higher realms. And I use the rope method. So you lay in your bed, you close your eyes, and you think in your head that you're pulling on a rope. So you're pulling on a rope. And that's when you start to feel lighter and then leave the body. But this is a warning. I don't recommend you guys to do astral projection because it's very dangerous. Because when you do astral projection, it means that you're actually dying. So you're leaving your body. So you're dead. And then you can get into other realms. But also you can get trapped. So that's why I don't recommend you guys to do it. Only strong souls, high vibrating souls can do that. So the astral plane trap can happen if your vibration gets low. And then the entities, they can trap you into the second dimension. And second dimension is actually hell. So there is no light, just dark and lost spirits, as you can see. That's it, road. And there is only fog in this dimension and low light, darkness. This is the hell, actually. But there is no fire or burning, just darkness and no peace for the soul's fog. Yes. That's where you can get trapped if you astral travel. And these dark souls, they can harvest from your energy by torturing you there. So they can physically harm you. That's why you shouldn't do astral projection if you're not a strong soul. So another thing is that remote viewing. So actually everyone can practice remote viewing, but the star seeds, so the people with psychic abilities, have this from the beginning. So remote viewing is when you travel to other places with your mind. So you see everything when your eyes are closed. You can travel with your mind into other places, other dimensions, and you see the people and the beings there. A remote viewing is actually better than astral projecting because astral projection is very dangerous and remote viewing is not dangerous. It only takes a lot of energy. So you have to concentrate and think of a place or a person where you want to see them right now. And then you can see them with your mind. From my own experience, I have been to the fairy realm. So the fairy realm is in the 5th to 7th dimension, and also in the realm of the elves is in the 4th dimension. And I also saw sirens. They live deep down the ocean, so they're demons. Well, let's talk about the sirens. So sirens, they look like this. They have a tail, they look like mermaids, but they are very scary looking, big eyes and a big mouth with sharp teeth. Yeah, sirens are actually demons, so they're fallen angels. But sirens live on Earth, on this planet, but deep down the ocean. actually behind the ice wall. That's where they live. They're very deep, deep, deep down the ocean. So let's talk about the elves. So they have big ears like this, and actually, elves are not that nice. Actually, they are a little bit noisy. They talk a lot about different beings, so they like to gossip, but actually they're honest beings because I interacted with them. And they live in nature, so they still have the big life trees, and they sleep on these big life trees. Yeah, there are big mushrooms, big flowers, so they live in nature. So they're in the fourth. So they live in nature. But actually, the nature there looks also like the nature on this earth, but they still have big life trees. It's just a little bit different there. The trees are bigger and the mushrooms. So they are connected. So they're connected to Mother Earth. And they also have long legs. Yes. And they also have like these hats on their head. Yeah. So only the female elves have wings. So the female elves have bigger wings than the males. Let's talk about the fairies. So fairies are in the fifth to seventh dimension. And actually this is Flora from Wings Club. So Flora, so they actually drew the eyes of the Wings Club fairies exactly like the same fairies on the different dimension. They have this eye shape, small nose, and stuff like that, and perfect body, exact the same wings. And also they also have a dress, and they forgot something. They have a flower crown on their head. They can fly. Yeah, and fairies are angelic beings. Oh, this is how I drew the fairy realm. So they have violet wings and a dress. Their face was so beautiful, but I couldn't draw it. I forgot. So one fairy had a crown, and the other fairies they had like flower crowns on their head. And they also live in nature. So in the forest, they have bigger fishes, beautiful looking fishes. And these fairies, they also so also the unicorns live on that planet. So the unicorns are mainly white with a horn that changes rainbow colors if you stroke them. So if you pet these unicorns, they get a horn that changes the color. And they also have wings, so you can also fly with these unicorns. They're very lovely beings. And there are also some other animals. So fairies are in tune with nature and they love animals. They live with animals. There are many different type of beautiful beings. And the fairies, they all had one partner, so a male. But the males didn't have any wings. They could only fly with the unicorns. And only the female fairies had wings. And they were all perfect looking from their appearances. So they were very beautiful. And also the male fairies, they were also very beautiful, perfect looking. But yeah, they're better looking than the fairies. So the higher you go up with the realms, the beautiful the world gets, the planet, and also the entities living there. But appear. I want to tell you guys that Mother Nature is everywhere connected. In every planet, there is nature, there is a living. Because she's the great goddess that created the whole universe. That's why she's connected everywhere with her spirit.